Let's continue on, chat. Fuck it. People can't get the shit together. I'm going to stick with NCAA for now. And play a little bit more, and then we'll see if people are ready in, I don't know, 20 minutes to half an hour. And if they want to play then, cool, they can play. But for now, I'm going to continue with this, because people don't respect my time and my efforts. So, thank you. Well, some of them do. With that said, we are coming off of a loss to Penn State, unfortunately. You know, it is what it is. I had very low expectations of a national title appearance anyway. So, I mean, losses to Army in overtime and then a ranked team in Penn State, I really don't think that's anything to, really anything to be upset about. So, yeah, we'll see where we go. We'll see where we go. We do have our final game of the season against Illinois. Conference game. It's just kind of a lame duck game, though, because we already know that we've been promoted. It's just now essentially playing for, you know, the right to be ranked top 10 again. So fingers crossed here. We are definitely going to be out on Eric Stewart, but I'm not going to give up on the guy until he 100% turns us down, because we do have off-season recruiting. So let's just play this Illinois game and see what the hell happens. Oh, thanks. I really didn't need to see the Penn State result again. Thanks. Thanks, EA, for just randomly showing that instead. Illinois. You know, that's a much better look. That's kind of the Edmonton Oilers debate, but the dark blue is a much better look. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Final regular season game of the season. We will have another conference championship game to play in and a bowl game as well. So 2 games left to go, but Illinois up next. Let's see what we can do, and hopefully we can bounce back again, just like we did after our previous loss. Army. A cold day in Illinois. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Old Champaign, Illinois. A.k.a. Champaign, Illinois. A.k.a. Champagan. Here's Zach Brannigan. Calling heads. And we will defer. Make Bill Belichick proud. As he watches from home because he didn't get a job anywhere in the NFL, at least. First quarter. First quarter. Hopefully our kicker can hit some field goals this week. Shout out to Food Ferendo on the follow. Where were you 45 minutes ago? All right. Wow, this is a defensive duel. Up until that, we get a late touchdown. Big Bill Hells, the 1-yard touchdown pass. We're up 7. Second half. Again, it's not an entirely meaningless game to us, but not the game with the most meaning. If you get my drift, as we are up 10-7, we actually kicked a field goal. They failed to score. This is incredibly low scoring. We are forced to punt with 2:16 to go. Illinois fails to score. How about them Cowboys? What a defensive duel.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
We finished the regular season at 10-2. Which they don't tell you to put your hands there on driver test anymore, apparently. A 10-7 victory over Illinois in our lowest scoring game of the season. Not Billy's best game. Not, that might have been one of his weaker ones, actually, and it still wasn't at least abysmal. Oh my God, Forbidden Flesh, 150 yards. What a man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Mighty, mighty good man. 4 straight promotions for your lovely friends in Wyoming. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. As we got another conference championship game coming up. So week 14, of course, we have a bye. Week 15, I don't believe we have a game there either. another really strong season for us. I am quite happy with the performance. Quite happy indeed. How could you not be? Going up to the MAC, and you know what? We could fail. We could fail. The MAC could be our final resting place, and you know what? I'm content with some sweet action for the rest of my life, you know? I'm content. As we did lose that corner, Eric Stewart, to Arkansas State, so we will continue to fight. Hello, Coach of the Year finalist. My goodness, a lot of finalists for some awards this year, basically all defense, of course. Number 11 in the nation. We didn't move up all that much, if at all, actually. Missed out on Eric Stewart, so Joseph Jones and Andrew Concepcion, you are going to be our final 2 targets here. Feel free to sign at any point. It would be appreciated. We'll head to week 15, and of course, we're going to have to take a look at who has earned promotion heading into next season. Not just within our own division and, of course, our own journey towards promotion, but every single conference that we have. Week 15 is normally the Oklahoma State Oklahoma game. Hey, there we go. We got both of them. Perfect. Another 25 recruits on the books for us heading into next season as we head to the Mountain West Conference Championship game against who? Will it be a chance at redemption against Army? A chance at avenging one of our 2 losses on the season? We'd have to end up against Penn State in a bowl game to avenge the other. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Yes! We get a chance at revenge. Army and Wyoming, both promoted from the Mountain West, and we will be going head-to-head for the conference title. Number 11 in the nation for us. Oh my God, Louisville might actually run the table and make it to the Natty. You got Michigan, USC, Texas, and Bama. Only Michigan plays. And they play Penn State. That's a big game. That's a real big game. Okay. Well, let's take a look then. Promotion, relegation, what that situation is all across the nation. Got one academy off your back just to find another, right? In the Sun Belt, Texas State have been promoted. Good on the old Bobcats. And on the other side, Buffalo! They finally did it! Buffalo have been promoted. Way to go, Buffalo. Good job. Wow, Georgia Southern. What the hell happened to you? Shoosh. In the SEC, Colorado State. 2 straight promotions. Or no, they were relegated the year before, right? They're at the bottom of my list, meaning there was recent movement. But Colorado State have been promoted, while Marshall have been relegated. On the other side, the Ohio Bobcats. Great year to be a Bobcat. Ohio's been promoted, while App State, maybe the team with the most amount of movement, App State, have been relegated. So right back down to the Sun Belt for them. In the Pac-12, Northern Illinois have been promoted, while Western Kentucky have been relegated. 1-11 overall, 1-8 in the conference. On the other side, Temple have been promoted, while Georgia State have been relegated at a 3-9 overall record, 2-7 in the conference. For the Mountain West, Army have been promoted, while UAB have been relegated. And on the other side, for the 4th straight year, your boys, the Wyoming Cowboys, have moved up, while Toledo have been relegated. For the MAC, Michigan State have been promoted, while USF have been relegated. 6-6 overall record. Tough break for the Bulls. On the other side, Minnesota, the old Gophers, have been promoted, while North Texas had an abysmal season, and they have been relegated. Bobski, what's going on, man? For Conference USA, Mississippi State. Okay. They have been promoted, while UNLV have been relegated. 3-9 overall record, 3-6 in the conference. On the other side, Nebraska have been promoted, while BYU have been relegated at 4-8 overall. Are we going paper or plastic? We don't know yet. For the Big Ten, Kansas State have been promoted, while Rice will be relegated. On the other side, San Diego State have been promoted, while the Boilermakers of Purdue have been relegated. In the Big 12, Virginia Tech have been promoted, I believe, for the second year in a row, while NC State have been relegated. On the other side, Central Florida on the ups. Okay. While Duke have been relegated. For the American, Louisville, no surprise, they have been promoted, while Georgia Tech have been relegated. On the other side, the Sooners have been promoted, with Texas Tech getting relegated after a disastrous season for the Red Raiders. They'll be going down to the 4th tier. Wow. For the ACC, Penn State have been promoted to the Superior 6, while the Jayhawks of Kansas have yet again been relegated. They got brutalized that season. On the other side, Michigan back into the Superior 6. Where did I have them marked down? Type the name in. Michigan have been promoted, and the U, Miami, on the way down to the 3rd tier. For the Independents, the Superior 6, as we call them, it'll be Notre Dame and Georgia. I totally forgot that Georgia was in the Superior 6 when we played them this season. The fact we beat a team that had earned their way into that conversation is insane. But they will both be down into the ACC this upcoming season. So we knew that changes were a-coming. And indeed they will be. But for now, we get to focus on the task at hand. Revenge against Army. We're going to be without Doc McStuffins at running back, and the man with no name is questionable with a strained quad. Somebody call Kevin Nash. Let's take a look at Army here. Yeah, they're not bad. I mean, a 96 rated kicker, Buster Washington, will always help. But, ooh, they're starting... Man, they got 2 quarterbacks who are both really solid. Have some speed about them, too. They're not bad. They're not bad. They are neck and neck with us for a reason. We have done very well in conference championship games, but we did lose to Air Force last season on a highly controversial call. One more time, Cowboys versus the Black Knights. We go head to head. We put them in the Tropic Lightning. Go with the all-white look. I don't think it'll let me put them in the Tropic Lightning. This game doesn't like when I change things. They don't like it all when I change things. Jesus Christ. All right, game. I'll just wear whatever fucking unis you want me to wear. Can I go back to my home uni? No, I can't. Can I put them in a road uni? There you go. That works. criminy, it does not like... I mean, I appreciate the fact it has such a strong system to try to avoid kick clashes, but also, goddamn, can it be a pain? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Both of these two teams are going to be promoted this season. Only one can do it as conference champions. The extra accolade, the extra prestige, it also ends up deciding who goes to what division in that higher up tier. We have a history, a tendency of absolutely choking in the final home game of the season. Could happen again. And the only team to beat us this season, and they had to do it in overtime. But damn it, we're a different team than we were back then. Now that we're men. Those weren't the jerseys you chose. No, they weren't. Army up 7 at the end of the first. Not the best start for us offensively. Boy, they just have our number, it seems. 14-7, 21-7 at the half. Not great. Not great at all. So we are forced to punt. So are they. All right, back to within 7. They're forced to punt. We fumble. And they make it a 14-point lead with 6.5 to go. Time to see if we can save the day. It's an absolute shame, but it is time to see if we can save the boys here. Damn. Do they just have our number? We have plenty of linebackers in.
He's on the run.
Billy the Kid. Billy the Kid! What a great run. Late hit, referee. Where's the flag? Targeting. Eject him. Kick him off the tour, Doug. That one wideout had no desire to block. Not really liking the looks of that. I cannot provide a route, call it what you will, for X. So, scramble out. We can shake him. There we go.
9 yards there for the quarterback. There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 32-yard line.
In comes Buble was on shrooms.
Let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Scrambling around. It's caught. First down.
Oh, what a catch. What a catch. Long man. We still don't know Billy's status, but Buble is back in. It's good work.
Pitches out and the ball is up for grabs. He's taken down at about the 17-yard line.
We're fine. This drive is cursed, but we're fine. Everything's fine.
It's 2nd down, 7 to go.
Jesus.
17.
All right, Buble. I find it weird that the quarterback's wearing the number 45. Oh, B was open. I missed it. I missed it. Right as I was like, all right, running back is there. That fucking guy on the corner dropped to cover the running back, left his dude wide open. That sucks. That is just bad timing. Picked. Should have been. I was hoping he would cover B on the outside. He didn't. We got to go for it. We absolutely have to go for it, but this is not looking good for us in terms of bailing the boys out. All of a sudden, these conference title games are looking just a little bit more cursed.
Gets it out in a hurry. Incomplete. It's knocked down by the defense. The defense holds and...
Fuck. That is probably it. We bailed the boys out. X looks open, but he's not because that safety would catch him. Should have gone to A instead of RB. Fortunately, that guy just stuck with him. We've bailed the boys out a lot this season, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do so in this one, unfortunately. You always want a conference title game to your credit, but it's not looking good.
And a quick throw. And he's taken down.
Well, that's a disaster. They go from getting absolutely nothing to a pickup of 9. They get a first down. They're going to be able to kill that much more of the clock, too. That's a big play. That's a very big play.
The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these
We need another stop here. This has to be a stop. We got him. Woo. Got him out of bounds, too. Now would be the perfect time for a block. Billy the Kid is out with an abdominal strain. We won't see him until our bowl game. Fortunately, the clock is ticking, even though we knocked him out of bounds. Meg, we've done that before, and could always do it again. All right, we got 3 minutes. Obviously, we wasted some time and effort. One of these days, we'll block a punt. I feel like it's actually impossible. Couldn't shake him. All right. There we go. We need a miracle. We got to be cheesy about this. Still look for verts. Yeah, Meg, I think it was a Twitch exclusive one. We did it back in the day. We did the same thing where we could only have dudes who were like 35 and up. There's just nowhere to go. They had it perfectly covered. Jesus. Jesus. And our backup quarterback's in. They are just giving us nothing. I can't even have the check down anymore. We're just going to have to...
He's going to try and scramble. And they make
couldn't shake him. Just couldn't shake him. Thought we could. Tried the fake to the outside, cut back to the middle. They are just giving us nothing. Our defense, nobody can get open over the top. Not looking good here.
He's under pressure. He's scrambling.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback
just looks like Army has our number. Hate to say it, but they just absolutely have our number here. We just have to hope that they make some sort of mistake. And it just hasn't happened. That's it, man. They just shut us down the whole way. Unfortunately, Buble couldn't make the throw we needed him to make. He was the one to try, and that corner just wasn't having it. Oh, man. Technically not over, but pretty damn close. I can't call a timeout because the fullback somehow just picked up 8 yards. Damn, man. Damn. Fullback again. Now we'll call a timeout. Obviously, right now, we need to stop here, and then we'd be looking at an onside kick. They might be in field goal range, and if they are, it's GG's if they hit it.
Just over a minute in the fourth quarter.
He got the pitch, that's it.
Inside the 10, and they finally push him out.
That's it. Oh, we had a great chance at redemption, but for whatever reason, Army just had our fucking number this season, man. They're going to beat us twice. They're going to take the conference title. I mean, we are still going to get promotion, which is great. but
Call their second timeout.
that's 2 straight conference titles missed that I really feel like we could have won. Good thing is I don't believe it'll affect our job security or anything like that, but it is still disappointing.
Tackle made at about the
It's our final timeout right there.
They'll take their last timeout.
We'll play it out.
2 by the halfback.
Yeah, there goes the dream of finishing in the top 10. Definitely. Really need them to throw the ball here, but I don't think that's going to happen.
He tackles him for a loss.
The thing about the option,
They'll get the field goal and the game will most certainly be over, but
it'll create some
it's the damn military teams, man, that we have trouble with. Maybe I should have switched the defense back to be like uber run heavy in terms of stopping, but why the hell weren't they just on accelerated clock? That's a pain. That is a pain.
He gets it up.
That is it. Had the ball twice. Just couldn't do it.
Washington
Their defense played really freaking well.
sends it sailing downfield.
Might as well try to return it.
He's to the 10. He's to the 20.
We play for pride, gentlemen. We play for pride, even if the game's over. Now, one-hand promotion, but again, 2 straight. Not only missing out on 2 straight promotions, but missing out because of Air Force and then Army. Really sucks.
He airs it out. That close to being
If
intercepted.
87 had any awareness whatsoever, he could have caught that.
but that's exactly what they did.
Or Buble, just 2 of 8.
Second down and 10 to go.
I'm just trying to see if there's one play where they'll slip up, and it just hasn't happened.
Under pressure. He chucks it downfield. Can't connect.
No awareness at all from the receivers. Even in frickin' garbage time when the game's over, we still can't break through. Nugent, hello. I'm very surprised you are awake.
Moves up in the pocket. Going long.
Picked.
Well, that's a great job
I-
by the
I-
defense to knock
not
that
even
ball
once.
away and set up a
Not even once can we break through. Kind of late. Yeah, I think we were planning on switching after this game. Took people a little bit of time to
Set to go for
to get going, but I know people would love to see you. One more play.
He scrambles. He's going to go for the home run.
Hey, we completed a pass. We did it. We completed a pass.
This one's in the
As Army celebrate on our home turf.
As we take a look at the highlights,
Fuckers.
would you summarize the
Odd. I wanted that redemption, man. We lost them in overtime earlier in the season, and this time they just had our number.
Sure, they'll be getting a lot more respect
This season,
today.
in general.
Could have easily rolled over today, but
That's a
instead
rough
they came out
loss.
fighting and played a fantastic
And we do get promotion regardless, but that is the type of butterfly effect where you wonder, like, okay, what division are they going to end up in versus what division do we end up in, and who benefits more? Obviously, our starting quarterback getting hurt didn't help. Yeah, just, it is what it is. It is what it is stat-wise. I just think their defense had a really freaking good game. Total offense was really close. We killed them on passing yards. Jeez, yeah, their running game. Yeah, I mean, 12 of 18 on third down. We were 4 of 12. Their defense was just significantly better. They controlled more of the ball. Their defense was just better. It is what it is. Like I said, still trying to look at the positives, although I do feel like this is the 3rd or 4th time that we could have made it into a national title conversation, and the 3rd or 4th time that we've blown it, and it's certainly not the first time that we've absolutely blown a chance at a conference championship game. But let's get the official confirmation of the conference championship winners. and see if indeed we are heading to the Rose Bowl, or hopefully we'll be able to at least win the bowl game. Can't be disappointed at 10-3, 11-3, or even 10-4. USC's sophomore quarterback Justin Smith wins the Heisman. Very quarterback-heavy class there. And we end up in the Las Vegas Bowl against Indiana. 6-6 Indiana. Is it just me, or is that incredibly disrespectful for the number 16 team in the nation? Pinhead Larry wins the Bednarik. He also won the Bronco Nagurski. And the Lombardi. Zligma Balls wins the Butkus. We don't go to the Rose Bowl. Instead, we get the fucking Vegas Bowl against the Hoosiers.